Hey guys, Cathryn Hartt here of Heart and Soul Studio, the unacting coach. I call myself the unacting coach because I'm always trying to get you guys to not look like you're acting. That is when you're doing really good acting. So to me, it doesn't even feel like you're acting when you're doing good acting. You just get lost in it. Anyway, the lesson of today is beginning, middle, and end. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean that every single thing you ever do as an actor better have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Actually, pretty much everything we ever come into contact with, I think, has a beginning, middle, and an end. My life has a beginning, a middle, and an end, I hope not too soon. and every day has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The sunrise, aha. The middle, all the stuff happens, and then the evening, the sunset, we had a beautiful day. And the same thing is true of every single thing you ever do as a performer. A commercial audition has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Every audition has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Every scene on film, on stage, has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And a speech has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, what do I mean by beginning, middle, and end? The beginning is what I call the setup. The setup means that I need to take a moment to let the audience see me, to understand who my character is, to understand my reality about what's going on. They need a moment to recognize me and go, ooh, that's the character I saw before, or oh, I don't know her, but oh, I kind of see who she is. If I don't give them that, it's like I just appear, boom, and you don't really care about me. Or I just walk in a door. I make an entrance and I walk in and just immediately go do something. And it's like, to the audience, it's like a zombie, a vacuous thing. Their eyes will be on you, but they won't be registering or caring about anything that you're doing. So, like when you make an entrance, you need to take a beat where you're doing something for a second for me to kind of get who you are, what you're in the middle of doing, and see, are you like the sloppy person, or are you the neat freak? I need that little moment to judge who you are, to make a little value judgment there. And also for us to have a moment to get to see you, because especially on camera, the picture pops up from like nowhere, and the audience actually needs psychologically a moment to register what they're seeing. So I don't want to do an audition scene or a scene where I'm starting. Let's say my first line is, oh, I didn't know you were there. I don't want to just start by saying, oh, I didn't know you were there. That doesn't make any sense. It's just right there. It looks like this. Oh, I didn't know you were there. Like, it's vacuous. It's like you're saying a line. It doesn't have any connection with reality or whatever is out there. So I need to start with a little moment. Oh, didn't know you were there. So you can see my character, and notice I take these little beats in there. I'm distracting myself so that I am going to have a spontaneous reaction. So I'm distracting by really doing something, and then I see you, and that causes me to actually have a little reaction and say the line. So it's not just one thing. Oh, I didn't see you were there. It's, oh, I didn't see you were there. And you can do it slightly differently every time, according to what your character is supposed to be in the middle of doing. Throw it away, slob it up, make it look real natural. And, I actually didn't see you were there. So it's real every time you do it. So that's the setup. You have to take a moment. It's a whole beat that you must present to me. It's kind of a timing thing. I must have this moment before you can thrust me forward into the middle of the scene, which is all the stuff happens. The middle is the conflict. Every scene must have a conflict, or I'm going to go get popcorn in the middle of it. So a scene has obstacles. You're always overcoming the other person or your inner struggle or the stuff around you, but there has to be a conflict or there's no point to the scene. It doesn't have to be a fighting conflict. It could be I'm trying to comfort you and you don't want me to comfort you, but there has to be something in the scene that's causing a problem or we don't want to watch it. Then the end, and this is something I see you guys leave out all the time, it has to have an end. And it's not the last line. If you think the end of a scene is the last line, this is what that looks like. Okay, I'm going. And it's done. Okay, I'm going, boom. They can't edit that. The CD can't edit that at the end of your audition. Okay, that's the end of my scene, boom. It's not a complete moment. So it's like you're cutting off. It's like almost as if you go, okay, I'm finishing talking. And then it's like dead. And a film director cannot edit that. We need more afterwards just for editing purposes, but you also need to come to a conclusion. Have a little button on the end of it, a little bow. So when you finish, then you would do something a little extra after you finish talking. Oh, so I guess I'm going to go. So a little finish. It could be something slightly differently every time. They were happy to have that in the editing room. They have choices. So I guess I'll go. A little button. Oh, I guess I'll go. So give them a little something at the end so they have a little, a moment we finished. All right? Just like now. I'm going to finish. So I'm not just going to say, goodbye, I'm gone. I'm going to say, ciao. Okay, you can go now.